Welcome back, you guys. I am so excited for today's video because I'm going to be doing two looks with the Urban Neutrals from Arttitude Cosmetics. I have already filmed two looks with the other palette. That video is already up and I'll have it linked down below in the description box in case you missed it. The looks in that video are so good, but I can't wait to dig into this one a little more today. And I just got done creating this look, but I cannot wait to show you guys the swatches, share my thoughts, and do another look with you. So let's go ahead and get into it. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather and I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. And if you do, don't forget to turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. There are some really good things coming that I can't talk about yet, but I am so excited to share it with you when I'm able to, but just know it's good. But with all of that being said, let's talk about the Urban Neutrals. So this palette is really beautiful, and apparently like the indie lovers agree with me because it is sold out. I think they're gonna open up a pre-order really soon. I will reach out and ask them, but I do know the owner is like really sick right now. They have the flu, and but I will reach out and ask if they're gonna, like, when they're gonna do the pre-order, so I can have that information for you guys at least down below in my description box. If it is not there, I will add it as a pinned comment as soon as I get any details. But if anything, you can use this video as inspiration because I love this look. I think it turned out so beautiful. But with all of that being said, this palette does retail for $50 US before a code. I personally do not have one yet, but if you guys know of any codes, you can list them down below in the comments. Help everybody out because, you know, we all need to save some money. I mean, it helps, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the swatches and stuff. I just can't wait to get into this look and show you guys how I created it. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am very ready to get into this, not only because I'm excited for the palette. Let me turn my phone down again, but also because I am rereading Fourth Wing, because the new book 3 comes out in, I think, January 21st. So I'm refreshing. That was my favorite read of last year. One of the best books I've ever read in my whole entire life. I loved it so much. But I'm like I'm only on chapter 8, so I'm excited to get back into it, and I had to make myself turn it off so I could create a look with this palette. But it's so fun. I can't stop myself. I just love it so much. So now we're gonna dig in. So I think my main two mattes I want to use for this look are these two. I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to put them, but I do think I have that figured out. So I'm gonna go in with my setting powder, and I just want to press this here in the inner corner. That way the shade isn't like too deep for the inner corner. I just like to do that little trick. Okay, so to start this out, I want to dig into the shade Nightlife, and I'm just going to do that on a Sigma E27. You see what I mean? It's kind of like mid-tone, and I do want it to be lighter. So I did leave that powder up here because I may lighten it just a little bit. I'm going to switch to this brush. It's the E06 from Singe because I like the way it blends in that inner corner a lot. I mean, that did blend out really good. So if I don't have to use the powder, I'm not going to. Now I'm just going to deepen up the main crease and go back in and blend it out. I hope this look comes together nicely. So next I want to go in with Skyscraper, and I'm just doing that on this brush from GLAMLITE. And I'm just taking this in the rest of the crease. I just love these two colors together. I think it's so pretty. I hope the cool tones stay in this year because I love them so much. I'm not ready for them to leave. But I'm going to just slowly build this up in the crease, and then I'll go in with my E03 from Singe to blend this out. This is such a fun combo though. Now I'm going to pick up some more of that shade, Skyscraper, and try to take this matte up higher. I've had so much fun with these two palettes. My last video I did with the other one didn't get very good views, but I just love that palette so much. And I'm excited to see like how much I love this one, like if it compares. So I actually have really good news. I have a hair on my nose. But I got a notification yesterday that I'm getting PR from a really good brand that I really love. And I was so excited, I literally screamed. But then I woke up this morning and got another notification from another brand that I really love that they're sending me something. It's always so freaking exciting. It's like, I don't think I could ever get used to it. It just, makes my heart soar. So it makes me proud too, which is not a feeling I've had a lot. So I'm happy to have it now. And I'm proud of, you know, all the changes and stuff that I've made in my life and of where I'm at right now. And I just want to say thank you because you guys are a big part of that. So we're going to go in with Fresh. And I'm just going to use that to really like blend out that blue. It's really going to make it a little more cool toned, which, you know me, I'm not mad at. If you are into eyeshadow and you have not tried this brand, when you see something that catches your eye and, you know, you're into it, I could not recommend it more. Their formula is so freaking good. And I highly recommend. They are so good. Okay, now I'm going to go in, do the same exact thing with the lower lash line situation, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I want to go in with another E27 and go into this deep blue here called Rooftop and just deepen up this outer corner, and I'll do the lower lash line as well. I just want to add some depth. I was going to say a little depth, but we all know it's going to be a lot probably. Oh, I just love the way this the matte formula blends. So let me know what you guys are excited for. Like, what new releases are you into? I do plan on picking up the new palette from Nomad and the one from Blend Bunny and the one from Lethal. Those are really, really beautiful. And I did pick up the one from Simply Posh as well. And I know that was a pre-order, so I don't know like when that's going to be shipping out. I grabbed one of the blushes too, and some of the lip products. Well, I think 2 of each actually, just to try out a new formula. You guys know I love a new blush. So the brush I'm using to deepen up this lower lash line is one of the little brushes from the Clionadh collection with Bad to the Brow. These are like great little detailed like smudging brushes. I really, really enjoy them. And I'm just using this E04 to help blend that out. And I'll go back into a little more of Skyscraper. Then I'll just kind of go back and forth and deepen up this outer corner and blend everything out. So we're like really behind where we went to my mom's for Christmas this year. and I got behind on filming and stuff. We hadn't had the opportunity to take all the gifts to Amanda's grandkids. So we went and did that yesterday, and I took a few days off to help Amanda around the house from filming and stuff. And we got to take the kids their Christmas present yesterday, and it was so much fun. Oh, I loved it so much. I always feel like so much lighter when we go over there and get to see them, because they're all really little. They're at such fun ages too, and so cute and so grateful. I just enjoy it so much, and I know Amanda does too. We're going into nightlife now, but I just woke up today in such a great mood because of it. Okay, I'm going to deepen this up just a little bit more. And because mostly I really want to try the black. I have to try the black in the in like every palette. Now this one is just kind of like a deep gray, which a lot of people might actually like that, because usually those shades are a lot easier to work with, especially when in a palette with such a good formula. I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm stuttering and everything. Now I'm going to go in with some Bella Beauty Bar primer. This is restocking, and I'm so grateful because this is my favorite, and I'm so sad that it's out. It's supposed to restock sometime this week, but highly recommend. And I do have a code with them. It is AOML, and thank you to those of you who do use my code. It really does mean a lot. But the question is now, what shimmer? I'm struggling because these are freaking gorgeous. I mean, you guys have seen the swatches. This shade, oh, it just blows my mind. This one really goes with it as well, and it is a hollow, but I like the added flip of this one. I know I want to use some of this shade, which is Underground. This shade is Penthouse, and then I'm not flipping you off, but no, this shade is Penthouse, and this one is City. They are so beautiful. This one is really beautiful as well. Look at that. So stunning. And then we have the Iridescent Blue, which is really pretty. It honestly looks a lot like my highlight combo that I have on. I probably could have used this as a highlighter. I think I'm going to do this one, though, the shade City. Oh, I just can't help myself. It's so beautiful. And I'm pretty sure that is a hollow as well. But first, we're going to start with the shade Underground. I like those deep, dark shimmers because I like to use them as my bridge shade for the, like, matte outer corner. And why am I using a brush? I just like the look of it pressed with the finger on the eye. And that's the good thing about not having nails right now. And if you are curious, my nail polish is from Mooncat. If you want a link, ask me if it's not already linked down below, and I'll send it to you. But it's really pretty. Don't look too closely though, because I'm really bad at painting my nails. Okay, so now we're gonna do City. Oh, the shade is so pretty. When I swatched this, I still like remember the gasp, and for good freaking reason. Like, do you see that? Now I might add a little bit of blue there to bridge, but I don't know if I need to. It's so pretty, I can't. Like, literally breathtaking. I'm gonna put some of it down there as well. Oh, it makes me so happy. I have that song from, is it Grease? I think so. Beauty School Dropout stuck in my head. And no matter what I'm doing, it will not leave. Okay, I'm going to use this other little teeny tiny brush from Clionadh. And I am going to spray it. And I used more of that shade City. But I just want to plop this right down here. God, it's so stunning. Okay, I also am going to take a little more of Underground and put it right there on the edge. And I really love like the contrast of that. Part of me wants to do the blue. I'll try it. And now I'm going to cover it back up. I like the look of that deep dark shimmer. And the way it kind of goes into that one. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, now we're going to go back into Rooftop, that deep dark blue. And I just want to fade this situation right there. Make sure the shimmers and mattes are blended. And then we'll go in with some black. So sorry if you hear Amanda screaming. Okay, that's pretty as an inner corner highlight, but I don't know if it's the inner corner highlight for this look. So I think I'm going to dig through my collection and find something else. God, that shade is so stunning. The whole palette is worth it for that shade alone. It's stunning. Okay, so I'm going to find something else for highlighter like I mentioned, but maybe I'll even do like matte or something. But I'll be right back in just a second to show you guys the finished look, and I'm excited to see it. I am back and I'm ready to create the second look. I love the one that I did yesterday, but I'm excited to dig into this today. So the question is, what do I want to do? So I think I did purple in the inner corner yesterday. I can't even remember, but I do want to do it again today, and you'll see why at the end. It just helps it come together. That shade is really pretty too. I don't know if I'll be able to use that in this look, but we will see. So we're going to start with Nightlife, and I want to do that on the Singe Beauty E07 after I throw it. But I just want to place this in the inner corner. I kind of went in a little too hard there. I think this is exactly where I put it in yesterday's look as well, but it's just the vibe. Oop. I'm dropping everything, guys. It's just a vibe that I want to go with for this look. Plus it'll like make it match my dress. It's going to be like fairy fantasy garden. And I'm going to love it. So I'm not going to do a lot of the purple. Just a little bit. It will make sense later, hopefully. I do want to go and blend this out. I did not set this inner corner like I did yesterday, and it's still blending really nicely. So then I want to go into the shade Concrete. It's like a gray, but it has like a green tint to it, and I think these colors are going to be really pretty together. So I posted my video today with the new makeup releases, the Should We Buy It video. And the comments under it, you guys are so amazing. Like, there's no way I could not love you all. Your comments, they're just, I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, I was totally right about this combo. Totally. I don't know why I said that. It's late, guys. It's like 10 o'clock. I've been so behind lately. My days and nights are getting mixed up again, and it scares me because I don't want to sleep late like I used to. I did that for years, my whole life, and I finally got out of it. I'm switching over to the E03 from Singe and picking up more of that shade. It'll help me like blend it, but raise it some as well. But I've been sleeping till like 11:30, and I hate that so much, but it's throwing my schedule off and everything with uploading, and it's making it to where I'm filming at 9:30 and I don't even have time to cook dinner. I need to get my crap together, basically, is what I'm saying. And yeah, but I'm just building up the shade and the crease to the level of opacity that I'm looking for. And this I know it's so similar to what I did yesterday, and I apologize for that. I mean, it was the blue shades that I used, though, but I know it's similar. But this eye look has just been stuck in my head, so I have to do it. Okay, so this shade right here, Edgy, kind of has like a pinky, like, color to it, like tone. So I'm going to use the E03 to pick some of that up, and I kind of want to use this to blend out this purple, and it will change it a little bit, like the undertone. And I'm going to take it kind of over this green, and it does change that and make it kind of go better, I feel like. So I went ahead off camera and did the lower lash line, but now I'm going to switch over to the Sigma E38. It's more like densely packed, but I want to go back into the shade Concrete. I have a hair on my face, dog hair. They're all shedding still, but I just want to build this up, try to get this outer corner to like layer as deep as possible. You guys know I love the depth. And you can tell like that layers really nicely. I'm going to go ahead and clean off this brush and just blend the edges till it's like really, really smooth. I love this combo. I think it's really, really fun. Okay, so now the question is, what do I want to use to deepen this up? Typically, I would go for the black, but I think I'm gonna, like, you know, go outside the box and go in with the shade here, this brown one. It is called Metro. And I'm doing that on another E27. And I want to concentrate, like, most of this out here in the outer corner. I can hear Amanda talking again. I need to like soundproof my room up here. You can hear everything and it's crazy. I love this color combo. It's so pretty. I'm going to switch over to this little tiny brush from the Clionadh Bad to the Brow collection. I've been getting tons of use out of these. I love them. Highly recommend. I don't know, you might be able to buy them like separately, but if you're interested, just let me know and I'll send you guys the link. If I remember, I'll put it in my description box. Now I'm going to go back into Nightlife, that purple shade. Let's mix Nightlife and this shade Edgy. Do a little mixing situation. Tap off the extra. But I kind of wanted to just bring that up a little higher and blend it out. And then I'll go back into Nightlife, which is just that purple, and just deepen up the crease part of it. And you can like slightly see that brown tint, especially up close, but I think this is really pretty. This is where I'm gonna leave the mattes. Now I'm gonna go in with my Bella Beauty bar primer, what's left of it, which they should be having a restock any day now. And I'm excited because this is my favorite, and I've scraped this to death trying to get some out, and it's hard, but it's good to the last drop. So I'm gonna use my Sigma E55 brush to put this on the lid, and then we'll go in with some shimmers. So DD Signature is launching 3 new palettes, well, not palettes, products, and they're one of the brands I told you guys I am getting PR from this week, and I'm so excited to try them. I think it's going to be fun, and they're really beautiful. I can't wait for it to be revealed for you guys to see it, but I'm really excited about it. So I want to go in with this shade. I told you guys I love this so much. It's like such a beautiful metallic rose gold shade, and I think it's going to be really beautiful. Like, look how impactful that is. It's stunning. Part of me wants to use that deep shade that I used like yesterday in the outer corner, that one. But I think I'm not going to. This is probably be the only shimmer from the palette that I do put on my lids. Let me get some of this on my pinky. And I'll just take some more of that matte shade, that shade Concrete that's got like that green tint to it, and blend it into the outer corner. I'll definitely have to find something for the inner corner, because the only thing that's in here that will match is this shade, which I think this is really pretty, but it's just not the vibe that I'm going for. It's like a blue to purple. It's really gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with the E27 and pick up some of that shade Concrete. And I just wanna build this up right here and blend it in. I might need to pull in a different brush. So let's do the E01 from Singe, because it'll help like blend it better. Yeah, I'm glad I did that, because I don't want to lose that green out here. I think it's really pretty where it fades into this shade. Then I'll use the same brush and go into that deep brown Metro that I used and just place this here in the very outer corner. Now last, I want to go back into that shimmer shade, and I want to get it a little closer to the lower lash line. I have no idea what I want to use for inner corner highlight. For highlighter, I used my highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury, and I might go in with just that, and it'll kind of help tie the face and eyes together. But I'm gonna go finish this off camera. I can't wait to see it all together and listen to Fourth Wing, because it's really good right now. But I'll be right back. I am back with the finished look, and I love the way this came together so much. So I changed out my lip products to, I just dropped it in the floor. Let's try that again. I'm back with the finished look, and I love it so freaking much. The tones of the shadows, I think, are so beautiful together, and this shimmer was everything that I thought it was going to be. But I did change out my lip product to the Unearthly lipstick liquid. It's like a satin finish in the shade Ash. It's in the 5-piece Sorcery set. I'll have it linked down below, but I love them. If you are in the market for cool tone lips, you will love these. They are so beautiful, but I will take any chance, any opportunity that I have to wear this and just be so excited about it. So for lashes, I used my Bright Lashes in the style Lush, and they are so beautiful, so luscious, luxurious. They're gorgeous. And for liner, I used two from ColourPop in the outer part, which I don't really recommend this one because you can kind of see like how the color grabs. It's been like that since I first got it, and I've had several of these when I buy like the whole bundle, and they all seem to be that way. But this is in the shade Charmer. I mean, it held enough pigment to get the effect I was looking for. But then in the inner part, I used the shade Crybaby, and I love this one. But I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I'll link it down below. I'll link all the liners. Usually when you click my liner link, it'll take you to all the liners, so you can kind of pick through and see which ones you like. But I always have the name of the one that I used like beside the link in case you guys are curious. So for inner corner highlight, I realized this shade right here actually worked perfect. If you put it on the blue, I have a feeling that it's going to turn more blue. And if you put it on the pink, I mean the purple, I have a feeling it will turn more purple. But this shade is beautiful, and it's just not picking up like how gorgeous it is on camera. It's got like that seafoam green shade. It kind of reminds me of my nail polish. It's really, really gorgeous, but it worked out really good as an inner corner highlight as well. So if you cannot tell, I really loved creating 2 looks with this palette. I think it's so beautiful and I just love the way this turned out. So if I had to like pick my favorite out of the 2 of these that released together, I would say the other one would be my favorite because of the color story. I just think it's more exciting, but at the same time, you guys know I love cool tones a lot, so I really love this one as well. But if I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be my other one, and I mean their other one. And if you guys missed my video on that, I'll have it linked down below in my description box, and if I can remember, I'll put it at the end of the video so you can just click it, because those looks were so freaking amazing and I'm so excited for you guys to see them. But let me know down below if you guys picked up any of these palettes, and if so, what are your thoughts on them? I cannot wait to hear like which look is your favorite. I think this one might be mine. I just love the combinations of the shimmers and mattes. I think they're like so pretty, especially with the dress, and then the lip ties it together like so perfectly. But again, I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out, and until next time, bye.